So we finished painting an hour early. So we got an hour more Rimworld, potentially. Although I'm very tired, so maybe we won't. Also, I got a can of a fizzy drink, a soda pop, that will remain nameless so I am not judged, that I dropped. But I want it. But I dropped it. The question is, will it explode? It did not explode! Okay, maybe we're gonna have good luck this session then. Maybe. It's possible. It's possible we're gonna have good luck. Let's go. Let's start Rimworlding. Let's load Rimworld. Let's load Rimworld. Let's... I was gonna say let's rim, but it doesn't really... No. So, if you're not up to date on Rimworld, last week was a very interesting little game of Rimworld. You'll notice that we only have 2 colonists now. What happened to Delric? What happened to Rune? Oh, you don't really want to know. Also, there's an eclipse and a solar flare going on at the same time, so we have no power. But luckily, we're out of winter. We're in next year's spring. I should really put my graphics tablet away. I was in such a rush to get this entertaining content out for you. But yeah, our colony is kind of... Yeah, I just look at how much blood is around, and you really get the emotional scene that I'm trying to set here. There's a lot of blood everywhere. There's a lot of blood everywhere. It's exactly what happened. But we still have our wolf, but none of us are intelligent enough to train the wolf. Funnily. So, we should give one of us animal training, just so we may... We can't, we're both unable of animal handling. So we just have a wolf that's just gonna eat things. Dang it! It'll be fine though, because I'm doing well. I'm very comfortable. I got a spacious interior. My bedroom still isn't good enough, sadly. I think because it's filled with blood. Filled with blood. And also that, you know, some of these things are probably shoddy. That's a lot of blood. This is my blood. Wild boar and a raccoon. How did I get raccoon blood in my bedroom? The funny one's having a beer. So this room is the first step towards us getting a tavern, right? Which I'm super excited for us getting a tavern. But it's not ready yet. The next step will be brewing, which is actually, if I believe on my research, is the thing I'm researching next, because this life sucks, but beer has made it a lot better. We got raided by some people, and one of the people was literally running at us with beer in one hand and a knife in the other. Ha ha ha! Yar! So we discovered the beauty of beer, and we're going to be creating beer when we can. But I don't think we'll have any chance to do any research for a long little while, honestly. You know what? I wasn't going to build this wall now, but I think I'm still going to do it, because we have a lot of just genuine need for stuff. This is all rich soil, so we don't want to build on that. Probably should build a door out here. Even though it will slow people down because it's going to be a storeroom, you probably want a door. You never know. We're going to break this wall down and expand the storeroom because it's just filled with grunk. Like, useless shit. Like, they're not even stacking things properly. But then we did have a board doing most of our hauling. Oh, yeah. And I don't mean Delric. So really, honestly, anything could happen in Rimworld. We could die tomorrow. Or we could thrive. Oh, I'm visiting the grave. Whose grave am I visiting? I'm visiting the grave of Steve. Ah, Steve. I hardly knew ye. Forget about it. We don't need the others. You the voice inside my head, as well as asleep over here. Now, the funny thing is that we got Unfunny One before everything went horribly wrong, and we're both very similar characters, as you can tell from the priorities. He's a little worse than me, in that he can't do some things, but it's very funny. Oh, and part of the reason why I'm not going insane right now is that some lavish meals crashed from the heavens, which is very funny. We can cook. Hey, you know how it is. Subscribers get priority on being named first if you're in chat, so don't say that you're lucky you're not in this game yet, because it might happen. It could happen. Why did I go all the way around? We need, like, if this thing wasn't here, we'd have a nice furrow through, but I guess this room actually is pretty gross with the blood, so I can understand going around it. If you walk around outside, you can pretend that you don't smell the blood. Slashes, no, that's backward thinking. My unfinished sculpture. Unfinished human leather overalls! Why did I start making something out of human leather? Oh no. But really, I don't know if anything interesting is going to happen for a little while, because it might be pretty quiet. You know what, we'll take these. And then everything's going to be too full. Sad. Things we can hunt! Things we can hunt! There's animals again! There's animals again! There's creatures! Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys! I have changed the title of the name and game. Go ahead and refresh. It should be updated. I pressed the update button like 3 times. But sometimes if you're in the stream beforehand, it just doesn't change. See, Unfunny One's very productive. The issue being is he's not really the kind of productive we necessarily need right now. But, you know what? If I'm gonna be stuck out here... Oh no, we hate each other. Oh, he doesn't like me because I've been butchering people. Oh, well, you know what? I don't like you because you have an annoying voice. Now, I have spoken to Unfunny One personally, and I choose to not talk about that topic. I'm glad that Unfunny One isn't making clothes out of people, though. That's pretty handy. This can be turned off when need be. This probably can, but you know what? I'll have the nutrient paste thing just for any time. But what we really need you guys to do, and if I don't have one of you on level 1 hunting, You can be on level 1 hunting because you have kind of less stuff to do. So, I saw a squirrel and I want you to eat it. I want you to eat the squirrel, please. Where is it? Oh, there's boomalopes. We can eat boomalopes. Alpaca. Funny one. Kill. What are you doing? You're building a wall? No. Kill. And you are shooting with a machine pistol, so we'll see how this goes. Two people who hate each other living in the same bloody fortress of wood. Everything's made of wood, and we keep getting set on fire. And funny one, let's see how good you are at fighting. Yeah, don't forget that Unfunny One let Steve die because he hates him. Hey, it turns out hunting's easy if you have a SMG. That alpaca is running away fast. But I need you to kill it. It's giving you the runaround. You're being outsmarted by an alpaca, mate. And you're meant to be a smart person. You genuinely... I mean, you killed it, but you were outsmarted by an alpaca, and I don't want you to forget it, Unfunny One. In the meantime, our new storeroom's nearly done. Sometimes when things are rough on the Rimworld, the music starts and things seem a little bit better. We've been so bad at growing potatoes, a tree grew in our potato farm space. What we want to do is actually farm along here. Which is why this is like how it is. Now, I don't think we actually will farm, but we're gonna try and grow some taters again. No, we are just gonna have a really ugly shaped farm. Productivity-wise, there's something that grows faster. Does rice grow faster than taters? Food fast, but is not nice to eat uncooked. Well, we cook a lot. So let's grow some rice. Oh, we actually don't have many people, so we probably want taters, because we can set and forget taters. We can just be like, hey, tater up. You need to deconstruct this wooden wall, mate. So we have our new storeroom, and then we can start hauling things again. Yeah, I know it's a weird-shaped stockpile, chat. Don't even. And that's going to slow me down, but whatever. The butchering is not necessarily need to be important. I mean, this is going to be a really good place to farm. This is all rich soil, but we don't have the people to efficiently farm, which is unfortunate because we kind of need to farm. But you kind of can't farm with two people who both hate to farm. That's why I put grow on 1, but I have a level 3 growing and no passion in it. I'm going to do anything else first. In fact, I should probably put these two lower. But we'll put craft so you still actually craft. Do. Where are some animals? I want to see some animals. We may have killed all the animals. I like how Unfunny One doesn't even want to hang out in the actual social room. He hangs out in the empty bar. Is that a metaphor for what's going on in life? It's fucking toast. It's a 21. Just fucking insulted him. He just like, hey, and I just fucking just slagged him off hardcore. Hey, and funny one can cook. That's useful. How does one become part of Rimworld? If you're a subscriber, you have a chance of being part of the Rimworld. Unsubscribers do too, but like I'm going through subscribers who are active in chat, and then otherwise. So if you're about, but I can't just create new people. They have to come to me, or I need to brainwash them. I mean, recruit them. I mean, our storeroom has trees in it, but don't worry about that. I mean, we actually need to floor this whole thing, but that's not a priority. Can't plants. All of those. I'm a real big fan of Rimworld at the moment. Rimworld is a weird game. It's, after art streams, I like a chill game, because usually I'm working before the art stream, and often I'm working afterwards. So it's nice to have a nice chill game, and the whole point of the art streams is they're basically like a little podcast, right? Where we talk shit. So I really like the chill games that we play afterwards. And Rimworld is weirdly chill, even though it has moments of crazy intensity. I guess it's like anything, it's just like, it's really neat to see like people be productive. Oh yeah, bribes. I take bribes. Just saying, I take bribes. It's a long-standing tradition as artists, because we struggle to get money wherever we can. And funny one can cook. It's very useful. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm planting taters! We have created life. Little baby potato plants. Not ideal temperature, not growing. But we're in rich soil, which means things will grow quicker. Oh, it's nearly time. Okay, that's a good time. That's good. We might get a couple of harvests in then. If anyone's stargazing while I go to bed, nice, nice. We may have some power issues right now, but it actually doesn't matter. Funnily enough, we actually had no issues with refueling things for a little while, because Steve was doing all the bitch work, which included refueling things. Like, I like our little weird castle thing. Because bear in mind, this is like actually a little mountain in the middle, like a little rock mountain. So, it's pretty neat. Why is there silver in the fridge? All our silver is in like separate chunks. We need someone to like reorganize the stockpile. I don't even think there's a button for it. Maybe haulers do it if they have nothing else to do. I don't know, actually. Is there a button for it? Nope. No, no button. Yeah, it does seem that we're avoiding each other. Are there any animals to kill? I see an animal! What is it? It's a raccoon. I'm gonna kill it. Oh, I have malaria? Oh, for balls' sake. The caravan's approaching. Okay. I have malaria. Minor. I don't know if... I mean... I don't know if in Rimworld if it's lethal or not, but whatever. We're just gonna medicine me. And then we're gonna kill that fucking raccoon. You dare come near Ollie Istanbul? You become food, mate. You become food. Oh no is right. Oh no is my opinion on the matter, more or less. There's so much place that's going to actually be really good for farming. But the issue with the swamp is that it's, like, you go from rich soil that's really good for farming to, like, mud, which you just straight up can't farm in mud. It's unfortunate. The issue being, I don't think Unfunny One has 1 medicine. Yeah, 23% quality treatment of my malaria. So, that's good. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Efflorious Amalgamation. I mean, we might be able to sell them some shit before we die. But Unfunny One isn't very good at talking because literally he wears a helmet that makes people dislike him. You sound like a mumbling idiot. Okay. We're being raided. They're trying to set fire to my cooler? Where's Unfunny One? What are you doing? No, this isn't the time to hunt a raccoon. Ollie. I know that I have malaria, but it's time to snipe. You can snipe with malaria, right? Now, hopefully these guys don't get pissed off when they're literally in the crossfire. Crossfire! Oh! Oh! Yes! We weren't even fucking necessary. Trade. They're coming with weed. Okay. We could sell them our alpaca meat. They have beer. Ooh, the Muffalo Duster we made for Rune is really good quality, which is why we should actually probably keep it. We don't need much. We're just basically stockpiling money until someone comes by with something really interesting, like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, we need to strip and bury these men. We don't even have enough graves. Our graveyard overfills. And these guys aren't even like... Oh, they are proper guests. But they're trading caravans so they don't actually stay properly. Buy some food. Oh, that's a good idea, isn't it? That's a really good idea. I don't know what you're doing wandering off from all your responsibilities. Especially if I die. We could just eat man, but we probably shouldn't eat man. Oh, they have a lot of... Yeah, we can buy some elk meat. How much do we need for a, meal? For 0.5 nutritional value for a normal meal. So, if we trade... Where are you? Stop trying to hunt that raccoon, man. It's not... I don't even know where it is. It's on the fucking corner of the map. And then we're like, elk meat. How nutrition is it? 0.5. So, that means we need 10 for a meal. So, we probably want at least... Let's get 10 meals of food. And then you're gonna fucking haul all the elk meat immediately. Don't. Hey, Rune. Where are you? There you are. Just so you know. What do you mean get rid of the human leather clothing in the kitchen? Probably should. Does it get destroyed if that happens? We should probably sell the human leather. If we can. I don't know if we can sell human leather to these guys. I mean, I don't think human leather is actually more ugly than any other type of leather. Funnily. I mean, the room is horrible. Very ugly room. It's filled with blood. So much blood. Oh, I do have. That's what I have for cooking. Do until we have X. I've had that set up for a long time. But that's what I wanted to look up how much we needed to make a meal. So I knew how much to buy. Man, I'm glad these guys came by. They got really big guns. So now we just watch Unfunny One cook for like a little whiles. Just so we don't die horrible deaths. We don't even need to have the amount of meals we cook so high up, but it does prevent an emergency. Oh, they do stay here at night. I thought they wouldn't stay here at night. That's interesting. I mean, the Muffalo are all going into the fucking hospital. That can't be good for my malaria. Just got a Muffalo ass in my face. Can we sell the human meat? We don't have any left. We ate it all. Oh, you mean the human meat meals? I don't even know that, actually. No. They're not interested in that. We can sell human leather. For actually a fair amount of money. So let's do that, just so we're not 100% insane people. We can sell all this alpaca wool, too, for fairly good money. Or we could make some really comfy chairs. We kind of don't need comfy chairs. Can we make clothes out of alpaca wool? Yes, so we should keep it to make warm winter clothes for the horrifyingly cool winter. We could also buy a bunch of steel, and they actually have steel for fairly cheap, but we don't need it yet. What did I... Haul the silver, man. Cool. Build a grave, bury the dead. Use human meat for kibble. Yeah, we had a very rough winter, so we ate people. Very rough winter, so we ate people. That's why we had a lot of human leather. Luckily, these guys were... It was actually pretty valuable, I guess, which is interesting. We should keep that in mind. We're not going to butcher these guys because it will make people go crazy. We kind of want to keep these two sane. And plus, as we get further into spring, and especially summer, I think it should boom with animal life, so we'll have no issue. Yeah, I was kind of expecting it, which is why we have the man eating in the cover art for Rimworld. Which is funny. How's my malaria doing? Not terrible. When you wake up, treat me. Feed me. I don't want to starve here. What's wrong, me? Darkness, slept in the cold, feeling bad, awful hospital. Sick. Urgently hungry. Don't worry. Funny one will feed me. He'll feed me precious, precious. Maybe human meat. Major break risk. You shouldn't be standing up. You have malaria. You need to go to bed. Yeah, imagine how much food that trading caravan could have been. Technically. That's a lot of meat. But also this would be a lot of meat, but we're not gonna eat people. We don't need to eat people. We bought elk meat, we're fine. And you're gonna wear the Muffalo duster. Yeah. No, that was Rune's duster, so you give it the respect it needs. Where are all the animals? And then you should probably strip these guys and haul these guys. Because they have some pretty good stuff on them, I think. Food! By that I mean a rabbit. And how funny one has food fucking poisoning? What the fuck? Let's watch him be real productive. Animals! Emus! Ah! Unfunny one, hauling dead corpses. He's feeling neutral, but he can do anything. He can do anything. What am I doing? I'm just hauling it over there. I guess I should. Where'd that fucking emu go? That emu just like pieced out. We'll find out when he goes and tries to explore the fucking world looking for a fucking emu. All of their clothes suck. Aside from they have some smoke leaf on them. No wonder they were raiding us. He'll probably frickin' die out there. Oh no, I'm going insane because I have malaria. I was gonna make Unfunny One do loads of work for a bit, but I'll probably let him smoke a joint afterwards, so it'll even out. Hey, we have visitors! Nice. Guests, same as everything. We can't really get away with recruiting anyone. Hey, Flake? What is that? Oh, it's a drug! Yeah, we'll have that. We need all the drugs we can get. Yeah, don't go outside to the south of the base. There's a dead guy. Flash storms! Why are there so many flash storms? We can't deal with fire right now. I get there's a lot of literally fire inside the base. Did you see that? Hey Ollie, I need you to fucking deal with the fire. Sorry. There's a fire. Don't burn my taters before they even got to see the world. Ain't nothing like a little bit of malaria to really help with the fire. The last time, the only way we survived the flash storm was because it snowed. So, rip. Fire gets closer and closer to the taters. I actually have watched a little bit of a Netflix original that is all about firefighters in the LA area. I never really thought much about beating fire out. I definitely had the thing that you know most kids have, where it's like you do go on a school trip to the fire station and they teach you a thing or two about fire. Apparently I need to eat, so rip the fire. Yeah, we kind of have to like make food, but that's a good point. We do need to clean the hospital. Also, that's like there's 2 hospitals, and one of them sucks. I get it, there's fire, but we can't. They need to eat. I'd love if our guests would frickin'. What are you doing? Just staring at my bed? Get out of there, Cohen. It's all the blood everywhere, making people go crazy. Every time I clean the blood, there's more blood. You guys keep bleeding everywhere. I wonder why. Oh great, now he's got food poisoning. Oh, don't worry. It's time for bed. It's not like the fucking world's on fire or anything. There's a lot of fire there. Don't worry, it's time for bed. Don't worry. It's time for bed. Yeah, Ollie, you got the right idea. Hopefully this thing gets cut on fire and then it, then we'll just have free cooked food. Yeah, I can definitely deal with this. This is fine. This is fine. You got enough sleep. Beat the fucking fire out, you crazy person. This is a lot of fire. I mean, actual in Rimworld, raiders can start fires, and that would be real dangerous. They actually were trying to start a fire this time. They have like, I think every time they raid, they have like a different goal. They were trying to just start a freaking fire. Is this my blood? Is this new blood? Did I just bleed a bit? No. I mean, it might be. Oh, well, okay. I guess all this smoke really makes you want to smoke. Oh, because this fire isn't in the zone. I'll allow you. I mean, you're ill. You should probably... You're allowed to smoke. It's gonna make you feel better anyway. Fires really suck in this game. They're a lot better if you're not a forest player like me, and I really like playing in forests. Unfortunately. The hard thing about fires is that they just continue. You can't really do anything about fires until you eventually build like a fire suppression system, which you can do. You just have to sort of let it burn out, and hopefully it doesn't burn too close to home. Hey, why don't you just tend me though instead? Don't worry about the fire. Hopefully it'll burn out. The fire will solve itself. Don't worry about the fire. Don't you worry about blank. Let me worry about blank. Oh, funny one, you're so slow. You actually have, like, health issues that make you slower? Yes! You have a freaking bum leg. You're half speed of a normal person. Ugh. Yes. Is that person stealing from us? No, they're our guests. They actually can take some stuff. But usually they have their own food first. Guests will help inside with work inside their area if they are skilled enough. You can disable this or raise the required skill. He's gonna research for us. I didn't know that was a thing. Neat. So much blood. Am I feeling good? I'm feeling good. I'm not in pain anymore. I'm hungry though. That's funny. Are you also stoned? Yeah. Well, I'm sure fighting fires while stoned is an experience. I'm not going to worry about the fire. Don't worry about the fire. Are we both engineers? No, he's a mechanic. It's fine. I keep waking up, sitting down, and then getting up to fight a fire. Yeah. Excuse me? Excuse me? We already have a problem. We can't have two problems at the same time. Freaking Skyrim over here. Excuse me? Okay, sure. Let me roll up my sleeves while we all sleep. I like the way they did drugs in Rimworld is pretty funny because it was a really popular. Hey, they left us some weed. It was a really popular mod, and then people were like, "No, we actually like this so much, we want it to be more than a mod." So we actually need to meet them pretty far up because they have grenades, and we don't want them to blow us up. And we want to use my snipey gun to snipe them. Kill the grenade thrower! Ah, my body. Ah! Rescue. What happened? Ah! I'm shredded. Guests don't handle shit unless they're in the way directly. Oh, okay, let's see if this guy's valuable. Ooh! You're only a little injured. And after that, capture this dude, my dog. I'm dead. Fresh. Shredded by frag grenades. Wow. That's crazy. I had worse blood filtration and stuff and worse consciousness, so maybe that had an effect. Rip. So how do you enable self-tending? I know it's a thing, but how do you enable it? He got headshotted. Don't worry about it. He'll get better. Just a little blood. I can just no, just go to bed, man. Just please. Yep, I'm gones. Wow. So. How do you enable self-tending? Cause he's injured. He doesn't really care right now because he's stoned, but I want him to patch it up. But I have no clue how. If you're gonna do dumb work, please build a grave for me. You're not gonna die at, assuming, Nope, Skim's dead. Oh, nice. Well, you were useless. We'll strip you later. We'll take the fucking grenades. We'll fight fire with fire. Well. I already did it. He just needs to have a little bit of a meal first, and then he can self-tend. Oh, he keeps puking up. It's probably the meals he cooked too, the funny thing. Colonist cheese treatment. I only have one colonist, mate. Caps does work in Rimworld sometimes. Oh, okay, it's raining. Yeah, you gotta bear in mind, I'm in the UK. There's a lot of stream delay. Sometimes it's 5 minutes. Oh, you don't even need to be in bed. That's neat. And now there's no one left from the originals. It's just one pukey boy. And a wolf. Weird. What a sad life. Hey, there's another wolf outside. Maybe we could tame them and have wolf babies. No. Oh yeah, let me roll back up and see the slashes. We gather here today to honor the remains of our dearest olirant, who was shredded by a frag grenade. May he ever live in our memories, and may our rants honor his time with us. Yeah, but it was Unfunny One, and Unfunny One has an annoying voice, so it's like, we're gathered here today! I didn't notice this before. Game fanatic. Learn to survive in virtual reality games. Once attempting to prove his skills in the real world, he was abducted by a criminal scientist and experimented on. He escaped. The experience stayed with him. Wow. Well then. Well, maybe these guys will eat the dead people, and that would actually deal with that problem. Now it's just Unfunny One walking around this empty castle. Creepy. Who knows though? I've had games that get to this point and then they thrive again. Sometimes you do just die a sad little horrible death though. So we'll see. Oh, he's in a minor break risk. Well, you probably shouldn't spend all day sleeping then. When you wake up, tend to yourself. And then, considering you're the only person alive, your bed rest should be like at least a 3, because you got shit to do, mate. Would there ever be another Ollie in this game? We'll have another Ollie next game. Oh, you're gonna eat nutrient paste. You've given up on life. He's given up on life. Nutrient pasting it up. When we finish this run, and we go to another run, there'll be another Ollie to start it off. Yeah, get stoned, mate. You probably deserve it. Because we have a dead guy in our house. And we should probably get rid of him at some point. Not to be rude, but he is dead. Desert game? It'll be a one-man game, so I'm probably not gonna do that as desert. I'll probably do that as mountains, just so I have a little bit more luck. But I'll probably do it on a higher difficulty for the lols. Desert game, I definitely want to do like the standard start where we have more peeps. And after that, strip and bury this woman's. You just gotta strip them before you bury them, you know. You never know, they might have valuables on them. I mean, they don't, but they might. Actually, those are pretty good. These are pretty good clothes. These are really good clothes. But yeah, after this game horribly fails, which might happen soon, we'll be doing a, what is it, like Rich Survivor? Like where you're a one-man drop. And then we'll in like the mountains or something, but we'll see. And then maybe we'll do a desert game, but I'll probably only do 2 runs, and then we'll move on to something else, and then we'll come back later. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm cute being in this Rimworld hype that I'm in right now. So what's wrong with I'm funny one? Oh, I was gonna say, is he still sick? No, he's fully healed. He just has a little bit of blood loss, but he's mostly fine. He's still kind of useless, but he's our guy. He's literally our only guy. And the thunderstorm is not pathetic fallacy at all.